Hollywood celebrity like Al Franken pay his taxes, and I think he's going to have a lot of explaining to do, and I'm troubled at the fact that he simply, since this whole issue has broken from the workers' compensation on, has refused to sit down and let you ask him questions just as you're asking me today. Why won't he do that?
But you don't know that he hasn't paid taxes. You don't know.
The state of California has stated that Al Franken Incorporated.
This other stuff. You haven't. I mean, you're speculating on a lot of this stuff here, which in the middle of a campaign is voters might see this as a smear.
Well, I know we raised the issue last week at a press conference in the Capitol, and members of the press corps, Minnesota Press Corps, contacted the state of California, who confirmed that Al Franken Incorporated have not paid taxes under their California franchise tax responsibility in 2003 forward, and that itself is a violation. And that they've said that at the minimum there's an $800 a year cost of being a corporate entity in California. You add the penalties and interest on there, it was like $5,800 what was reported. So, but they've said that none of that has been paid. So therefore, any income he has derived since 2003, they basically stated that there's been no tax paid on that income derived in doing business. So I think, in fact, that it's pretty obvious. I think we got facts that show that he has received revenue from conducting business in California. First of all, he lied. He lied to the people last week when he said he has not been conducting business, and then he has failed to pay tax on the income that has been derived since 2003 in conducting business in California. We just don't know the scope of how big of a liability that is. We're encouraging the state of California to take the evidence we're presenting and do a thorough investigation so he can be held accountable for taxes that his corporation is due and payable to the citizens of that state.
What? Would you encourage all the Senate candidates to release their income tax and other tax records as is done in the presidential?
That's really up to each candidate as to what they feel like they want, the openness they want to have. And I don't think there's any, I don't know if there's any legal obligation, but that's really an individual.